If I had a time machine and I could go back to the version of me that was just about to stop drinking alcohol, what would have I said to myself? What would the lessons have been that I would have told me before I stopped drinking alcohol? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be breaking down for you in this video. I'm going to be explaining what I wish I knew before stopping drinking, because over the past 4 years of being a non-drinker, and working with over 200 people in the Sober Clear program, making almost 400 videos about not drinking alcohol, I've learned a thing or two. So this is what I would do if I had a time machine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just before we actually get into the video, if you want my personal help stopping drinking and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we really reframe how you view alcohol, and then we use coaching to really focus on getting better health and building better relationships and improving careers and things like this, then click the link in the description and you can actually book a call and we can see if working together could be a good match. If you want more details, just head over to soberclear.com. You can see reviews and a few videos there, etc. But if you actually want to book a call, just click the link in the description. And now let's get back to the video. And whilst I'm always talking about the benefits of not drinking, the first thing that I wish that I knew is that all my problems wouldn't magically go away just because I removed alcohol from my life. Just because I got rid of drinking, it didn't mean that instantly I'd lose that weight that I'd put on. It didn't mean that instantly my financial life would improve. It didn't mean instantly anything. Listen, when I removed alcohol from my life, I still had problems. I had things that I had to face that I'd been putting off for many months. And just because I quit alcohol, it didn't solve all of these problems automatically. What happened is it made solving these problems easier. I was able to just deal with them head on instead of burying my head in the sand and just saying, I'll deal with this another day. No, instead I was able to start taking action to fix my problems. But that was a process. It wasn't an overnight fix where instantly everything was okay. No, it didn't work like that. There was a process and it took time. It took time to rebuild things. And I know some of you are watching this like, yeah, that's obvious, but I just want you to be prepared, right? I want you to know that just because you've removed alcohol from your life, it doesn't mean that everything will get fixed straight away. You might have done damage that will take a lot of time to repair. Maybe there's people you've upset, right? Maybe you've put on 20, 30, 40 pounds extra. This stuff, whilst it gets better, and it gets better and better and better from the day that you make the decision to stop, there will be a time delay. There will be a process and there will be things that you've got to do to get your life where you want it to be next. Which leads me to the second thing that I wish I knew. And I've told you this many times on the channel, but I wish that I knew I had absolutely nothing wrong with me whatsoever. You know, I used to buy into this idea that maybe I'm broken. Maybe I've got this addictive gene, and maybe because my parents and their parents drank heavily, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I was born this way. And you know, when I went to Alcoholics Anonymous, I got told this, you know, you were born this way. You were born with a disease with no known cure. You're an alcoholic. And you know, my own mother hasn't drank for 20 years. She went the AA approach, worked for her. She buys into the philosophy of thinking that she's the problem and she needs a higher power and that's the only solution for her. Did it work for her? Absolutely. Awesome, right? But it didn't work for me. And it took time for me to realize that there was never anything wrong with me in the first place. The problem wasn't me. The problem was the drug. The nature of a drug is for you to drink one of the drug or take one of the drug and then take it again and again and again. That's just how drugs are designed. They're designed to be addictive. That's not because I was born a certain way or something like that. No, I've been conditioned to see alcohol as a good thing, and alcohol is addictive. When you combine those two things together, we start to realize that nobody's really in control of any drug. Nobody's in control of their drink. But once I let go of the idea of something being wrong with me, it was like I'd got rid of this burden that I've been carrying around for many years. The third thing that I wish that I knew, and I'd always suspected this, but once I had got rid of the alcohol, that was the one thing that I had to get rid of for my life to explode. Now, I have written about that in journals when I was, still drinking alcohol. I'd always write down, if I got rid of alcohol, everything in my life would be better. And I knew that would be the case. But boy, was I in for a shock. I didn't know how good things could get if I just stayed consistent on that path. Because I've had periods of a month here, 3 months here, 6 months there, a year there, where I didn't drink. And things went really, really well. But boy, after doing it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, the gains are exponential. Things just get better and better and better and better. And I'm excited for you because guess what? If you stick on this path, right? If you embark on the journey of being a non-drinker and you just keep going, that's when your life can just explode in a good way. Which leads me to the fourth and final thing that I wanted to share with you. What I would have wanted to tell myself is that all I had to do was go all in. No more wishy-washy attempts, no more trials, no more breaks for 30 days. What I had to do was make an all-in decision to cut alcohol out from my life, and that was it. And the thing is every attempt in the past was exactly that. It was an attempt. I was trying to stop. And as soon as I made that mindset shift where I saw alcohol for what it was and then went all in, it was like this relief, right? It was just like the problem is solved. And it's why I can still go to bars and restaurants and hang out with friends that drink alcohol, and it's never an issue ever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.